Alright, real quick, devlog number 12. This is probably the biggest devlog of them all so far, just because of circumstance, I guess. Go to this character select, pick character. Alright, now we go over here, taken village, taken city. Stage 3 is done, like completely done, other than like bug fixes and balance stuff. It's uploaded. Go to the link, you can download the current version, which has stage 3 and black book entries for all of the stage 3 enemies. Go ahead and head in. Obviously, balance-wise, it's the worst one. Because, you know, no one's play-tested it, so no one can comment on the stage's quality besides me. And I know that it's a bit buggy. So here we have the Zombigale. You saw that guy in the previous devlogs. New enemy type, the Malice. They have the fastest speed of any normal enemy, but when their health hits half, they become a stationary ranged enemy that shoots hunks of rotten flesh. That's what they do. Also, I gave Woofius quite a few nerfs. The Malice are easily the worst enemy in the game so far. Easily the hardest to deal with. It's not because of the range thing, it's because of that first part where they're chasing you. They are the fastest enemy that doesn't go down in like one hit. Because the grunts only have 15 health. They have like 25 for the first hit. There's the chicken leg, added a chicken leg, so that regains 25 health when you pick it up. And it's very pivotal now, because A, you get it after you beat a mini-boss, you get it before a boss, before a mini-boss as well. Except Sumer, because the one you get after beating Regulus is enough for that. There's the Usurper of Death, that's what the mummy guy's called. Once he leaves, the Chaos Minion spawns. And the Chaos Minion's the mini-boss of this level. He is not immune to knockback, but he is immune to freezing. There's a Shockwave attack. You didn't see the Shockwave that headed towards me because I got hit by it. There's his Shoulder Bash, which happens if you get too far away, and you saw briefly his Slash move, which happens if you get too close. I will not get hit by it because I am on death's door. And I died because I suck at my own game, apparently. Alright, I'm going to try and not talk for this bit so I can show off the rest of stage 3. Because it is by far the most interesting thing in this video, because it's like the biggest thing in this video. This is by far the biggest devlog ever. Because of content. Not the biggest update. The biggest update of the game was, I guess, the first version that came out. That's not technically an update. That's a first version. But whatever. But yeah, this is the biggest This is the biggest of these devlogs, just because of all the stuff that you guys haven't seen yet. You guys have seen nothing of Stage 3 except for like the first few screens, and there weren't enemies on most of those yet. But now there are. Stage 3 is done. Might add a new enemy type to replace some of the enemies for variety's sake. Might decrease the length of the level or increase if it's too easy. All depends on the balance things that I get. More than likely, I don't think the level's too easy. I do not think it's too easy at all. It's definitely the hardest stage so far. Which, I mean, why wouldn't it be? Progression and all. That's kind of an important thing for a video game. The most important thing in a video game is progression. You don't want the hardest stage to be the first one, unless you're making some weird art piece, I guess. Because that's a thing people do. Anyway, Chaos Minion. The actual only character I've tested a majority of the stage off with is Woofius. I've done tests with the other characters to see how they fare, but I'm assuming I'm actually not going to show any more because I suck at my own game. But real quick, going to head to the screen here, Black Book. You can see that the new enemies of Stage 3 have their Black Book entries. Now, I'm not showing you the fourth dude of Stage 3 because that's the boss. You guys can see that yourself. I suck too much at my own game, so I'm not going to be able to get to the boss in this recording. But,